Hey guys, Love is Strange is finally out. If you guys don't remember, I did a demo of this. It is a dating sim based on Life is Strange. I'm really excited for this. I've been waiting for it. It's been out for a while. I just kind of missed it, and then one of you guys let me know, so thank you. Also, really quick, this is a sponsored video by Opinion Outpost. Takes surveys to give opinions on subjects like food. I know you guys love food. We all love food. It's okay. TV, movies, new products, and more. Taking these surveys, you can earn points towards redemption of cash, Amazon gift cards, and iTunes gift cards. They've been a sponsor of my channel in the past. And of all of you who did do the Opinion Outpost stuff, I remember everyone seemed to buy shoes with what they got. So the website basically, it's free to join, 18 years or older. Up to you. Link is in the description. Check it out. Do I want to play the tutorial? No, thank you. I am an expert dating sim player. I heard my, I actually had my alarm set for 5 a.m. today, and I woke up at 8, and the alarm was so annoying at 5. I was like, shut up. And it didn't wake me up. That's pretty much whenever I set alarms. So it's just like I stop it, and I'm like, no, I'm going back to sleep. Insert groan here. Ugh. Get up, hit snooze. I just literally talked about hit snooze, so I'm gonna hit snooze. I would feel like a bad person if I didn't. I slam my hand down on my phone. It shuts up, thankfully. I stretch out in bed, trying to make the most of how warm and comfortable I feel before I have to get up. That's the worst part about getting up, though, is because you're so warm in your bed, and then as soon as you start to remove the blanket, it's like so cold. Unless it's really hot out, then yeah, but even from beneath the covers, I can hear the chirps of the birds outside and the low murmur of voices in the hallway. And of course, someone's playing music. The people I share a dormitory with are worse than roosters. Heavy bass vibrates through the paper-thin walls, and even clamping my pillow over my head doesn't do much to muffle the sound. Guess I better get up. Dang it. I stretch out, yawning as I make my way to the window and feel the sunlight on my skin. Lisa seems to be enjoying it too. She's grown like crazy over the past year. My mom would be so proud. Wow. A whole year already? It's hard to believe I've been at Blackwell for that long. I'm so glad that I came back to Arcadia Bay, and not just for Blackwell Academy, although I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a huge part. I liked Seattle, but it never really felt like home. Arcadia Bay is the place I grew up in, the place where I made all of my best memories and had so many adventures, each one as different as every new day. Pirates and superheroes. This was the best place to grow up. Well, I'm biased, but I really do feel that way. I don't want to sell Seattle short, of course. Dude, I love Seattle. I have a good time every time I go there. I lived there for 5... Oh, and the crabs, the crab legs, and the freakishly large seagulls that are so much different than Midwest seagulls. They're monster seagulls compared to them. Oh my god, I can't even think about it. It's just blown my mind. I lived there for 5 long years. I really do miss my friends there and my parents. I was so glad to see them this summer. But I know that coming back here was the right choice for me. I'm technically an adult now, which is something I'm still getting used to. I definitely still feel like a kid in a lot of ways. I'm lucky to have my parents' support and my scholarship, which I've somehow managed to keep into my second year. Go Max! Woo! And I can't forget one of the most important parts. Blackwell's brought me back to Chloe Price, my best friend. It took a little while, but we picked up right where we left off. Actually, we did even better because we didn't exactly part under the best circumstances. But the greatest thing about Chloe is that she's brutally honest with her feelings. Those first few weeks were seriously awkward, but we got through it. I'm determined to be there for her now, even if I couldn't before. Luckily, someone was there for Chloe while I was gone. Rachel Amber. She's totally gorgeous, and she's a really great person too. She's almost too perfect. But she's one of those girls that's just impossible to hate, even though Victoria Chase seems to have found a way. Dang it, Victoria. At first I thought that Rachel and Chloe were total opposites, but they're really more like wolves of the same pack. Let's just say that knowing the both of them is like being accessory to every incident of dubiously criminal mischief in the Bay. But even if I didn't have Chloe and Rachel, I've got other friends here too. Dana, Stella, Alyssa. Actually, I can count almost everyone on my floor as a friend, minus Victoria. Even Brooke, who is abrasive. Dude, Brooke, don't even talk to me. Her obsession with Warren Warren's obsession with us has just made her, ugh. It took some getting used to, but it's just her way of being friendly. Pretty impressive for a shy geek like me, am I right? Take Kate Marsh, for example. She's one of the very first people who befriended me at Blackwell. Kate is probably the most kind-hearted person I've ever met, and she's an incredibly talented artist. She's one of the only students at Blackwell that unabashedly wears her heart, or I guess her religion, on her sleeve. I know that she gets flack about it sometimes, but I think it's really cool that she works so hard to create a comfortable environment for other religious or abstinent students, even if I'm not in her Bible study group or anything. I get along with almost everybody, except for my neighbor across the hall. Victoria Chase is the head of the Vortex Club with all the reputation that goes with it. Even after a year, I'm not entirely sure what the Vortex Club even does, aside from underage drinking. I've heard that being in it is good for your resume, but I never see them doing anything to actually improve or benefit the school outside of partying. Oh well, it's not really my place to judge, even though Victoria herself does a lot of judging. Hasn't she heard the old adage about not saying anything at all if you've got nothing nice to say? It's hard not to wither under that ice queen stare of hers or feel totally lame in the presence of her $6,000 camera. She has a great eye, though. I'll give her that. I can't spend all morning daydreaming by the window, though. I've got to get dressed. I don't want to miss my first class, especially because MX Dog told us last week that they had a surprise coming up on Monday. I wonder what it'll be. They're one of the best teachers I've ever had. They're always supportive of my work and always smiling. I knew Blackwell Academy took on the best of the best, but I had to experience it to believe it. Oh, it's so it doesn't indicate gender. All right. I got it. I was like, what is MX Dog? Why does my teacher have a rapper name? It's gaining popularity and acceptance in the United States. Good to know. Seems more like a UK thing. Widely accepted by... Alright, well, that's what I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm learning every day. Let's get educated, guys. I'd better hurry up and get going. Then maybe I can find some time to hang out with my friends before class starts. I have a feeling that Chloe and Rachel are going to laugh at my generic brand t-shirt and jeans like they always do, but I've come to terms with my style. I should make sure I have everything I need before I go out. Alright, put on bracelets, put on bag, check phone. I want to put on my bag. Can't forget my bag, and I don't want to forget my camera either. I'm glad it's managed to survive this long. It's really old and not in a cute faux vintage way. It's legit ancient. But that's what I wanted, a total timelessness to my photos. As I slid my camera into my bag, I look at the little dough pin that Kate gave me a few days ago. It's a warm bronze color. She said that she found it in a bookshop in Portland, and that she thought I would like it. I do, but I'm just flattered that she thinks of me at all. Check phone. Can't leave my room without a quick scan at my feed, the modern equivalent of reading the morning newspaper. That's millennial condition, I suppose. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's true. I spend like an hour in bed after I wake up just going through my phone, like Twitter, Reddit, news, whatever. Of course, Victoria's already posted her morning mirror selfie. Liked by 28 people. Pfft. Posted 5 minutes ago. Pfft. But she does look really nice in that cashmere sweater. I'd hit like too, but I know she's not interested in my approval. She might never wear that sweater again if I did. Nerd cooties. I'm kidding. I think I need to stop singing to her level and being all judgy. Yeah. Stop being all judgy, Max. What the heck? Put on bracelets. Chloe gave me one of her punky spiked bracelets a few months ago. I'm clumsy, so I thought I'd instantly take my eye out by wearing it. But it turns out that the secret to thrashing is that the studs are actually pretty dull. I guess I really am ready for the mosh pit now. Shaka bra. The bracelet that I slide on next to it is all woven rainbow threads. Rachel gave it to me. I was pretty surprised when she did. Rachel's got like a zillion friends. Maybe she makes them for everybody. I think I've got everything, but I have a feeling I'm forgetting something. Oh! My journal. I can't leave without it. I take it just about everywhere. I guess it's a little old-fashioned of me, and I know that just getting a blog would be way more secure, but I'm used to writing by hand. There we go. All set. Alright, no boys. As I head out into the hallway, I finally spot the source of the music. It's all coming from Dana's room. The door's wide open, like it usually is. This is definitely way too much bass for a Monday morning. I cross the hall, shaking my head. I knock on Kate's door, but there's no response. Maybe she's already headed to class. I'm a little sad I missed out on her usual morning violin playing. Not that I would have heard much of it over Dana's music. It doesn't surprise me that I can smell weed and hear the sound of a spray can drifting from the bathroom. Rachel and Chloe up to no good again. but I guess that's the company I keep. Victoria's usually got her door open or music playing like Dana, but it's quiet this morning. I guess she went to class early too. I've never seen her show up late to anything. Oh, the places you'll go, Max. Where to now? To class, to the bathroom, to the courtyard. Be a good student. Go straight to class. Alright, I'm not going to the tomfoolery. Wait, she did say there was weed there. When I reach the bathroom, I find Chloe smoking in the corner, slouching there with a joint pinched between her fingers. Rachel's busy adding graffiti to the opposite wall. Alright, let's talk to Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Rachel looks up and smiles at me. It's warm, but as usual, it's a little intimidating. There's something about Rachel that makes me feel kind of shy. She can be hard to read. Hey, how's it hanging, Max? I could ask you the same thing. Rachel looks back at the wall and smirking as she gives another shake of her spray can. I look at it too. The paint is bright gold, dripping down the wall from a tangle of letters. I can't quite tell what it says. I'm leaving my mark on this school. Which is still totally against the rules. Since when have the rules ever applied to me? She laughs at her own joke, which makes me twitch into a smile too, before I have to tilt my head away from the fumes, eyes watering. Are you heading to class soon? Yeah, but let me guess, you're wondering what dog's gonna surprise us with today? That's another thing about Rachel. She's always on the ball, knows what's going on with everyone and everything. I think she might be omniscient. Yeah. Rachel laughs, twirling her paint can in her hand. Her fingers are nimble and light against its smooth surface. Who wakes up early to graffiti the bathroom? Who does that? I would be sleeping in. These psychos are graffitiing the bathroom. Who? Sleep way better, way better. I bet you it's another photo contest. I'm sure you'll win it, Max. She and Chloe have been so supportive of me. Their praise can get a little overwhelming sometimes, but I know they really mean it. Chloe, I get. But Rachel, we're not that close. So it means a lot that she's so encouraging. Anyway, even if I don't entirely get what's in it for her. Rachel's honestly kind of a mystery to me, one that I have yet to figure out even a year in. I wonder if Chloe's got the puzzle solved. I've always been too shy to ask much about their friendship, but they're as thick as thieves. Thanks, Rachel. I hope so. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I want to finish this up, if that's cool with you. I'll see you in class. Rachel gives a little toss of her hair before focusing back on the wall. Talk to Chloe. Alright, we'll talk to Chloe. Having fun, Chloe? Chloe grins at me, giving me her usual up-to-no-good look. Yup, I'm totally getting lit over here. I don't know what my Chloe voice was, but let's just go with it. It's early. It's actually early for me, too. I told you guys I skipped my alarm at 5, but it's still early. I groan and Chloe just bursts out laughing amid a cloud of sharp smoke. You're terrible. You know that. And you love it, but what's up? I'm pretty sure you didn't come over here for a hit. Well, you would be wrong. I lean against the wall next to Chloe, nudging her with my elbow. I'm not a fan of how weed smells, but I've gotten used to being around it by now. It seems to chill Chloe out, and I'm all up for anything that keeps her happy. Just wanted to see what my best friend's up to this early in the morning. And to ask what you think of Mix. It's Mix Dog's prize today. I can't figure out what it could be. Chloe shrugs, taking another jag. When she breathes out, the smoke twists and turns in the air before dissipating under the fluorescent lights. It makes me want to take a picture. Take a picture. Chloe laughs. I know that look. You want to take a photo, huh, hipster? 5 years apart or not, Chloe still knows me so well. She proves it all the time. I could take 1,000 pictures of Chloe and never get tired of her face. Ooh, is it that obvious? Blushing. Chloe smirks at me and bumps the toe of her boot into my sneaker before sucking back on the joint again and exhaling through her nose. Save your photos for a dog's class, Max. As for whatever the surprise is, I don't know. I'm just glad we made it into the same class this semester, just like when we were in elementary school, huh? I grin. Chloe may look all punk rock on the outside now, but I know on the inside she's still the girl I used to watch anime and play pirates with. My crazy, rebellious, amazing friend. She didn't have the blue hair when we were little, but she's always had a wild heart. I'm glad we're together too. Chloe smiles at me. Anyway, I want to be good and buzzed by the time class starts, so I need to finish this thing. I'll catch you later, Supermax. See you soon, Chloe. All right, go to the court. Let's go to the courtyard. See who's hanging out there. I head outside the dorm to see Kate sitting on a bench on the front lawn. Sketchbook in hand, up ahead I see Victoria focused on a bulletin board. I guess I do have time to chat. Talk to Victoria or Kate. Ooh, we know Kate will be nice to us. We know Victoria's going to be evil, so let's go that route. Victoria looks so focused on the message board. She's got her arms crossed like she's annoyed by what she's reading, but I'm not sure what it is she's looking at. I scan my eyes over the board. There are flyers for club meetings, another plea about the cat pics tablet, some stuff about global warming, the average Blackwell marquee. I don't usually go out of my way to talk to Victoria, but she might be the only other person who takes photography with glass as seriously as I do. Might be good to scope out what she thinks about today's surprise. Hey, Victoria. Victoria turns around, and for a split second, I see surprise in her face before it's replaced with a stern look. What do you want, Max? Her tone isn't totally hostile today. Guess that's something at least. I was totally hostile on it, though. Just wanted to say good morning, if that's okay. Victoria snorts and rolls her eyes. I wouldn't call it a good morning as long as you're around. There we go. Wait, seriously? I throw my hands up in defense, giving a huff of exasperation. I can't catch a break with Victoria, can I? Wow, nice burn. Let me go to the nurse and get myself an ice pack. Victoria crosses her arms with an impatient sigh and then gestures with her fingers. Really, what do you want? I glance back to the bulletin board and see a small flyer in the corner. It's an advertisement for a photography exhibition in Portland. I think I found what Victoria was looking at. Just wondering what you think mixed dogs got. Mixed dogs. I think it's a dogs thing that's really bothering me. Got prepared for us today. Like, I think thinking of dogs, and that's their name. Dogs. Dogs. You know, the surprise I mentioned last week. Victoria purses her lips and looks away for a second before turning back to me. I heard a rumor that it's another photo contest like last year. She sounds kind of tense about it. I suddenly remember how she placed second in the photo contest last year. She hadn't looked happy about it at all. I have a feeling she took losing a lot harder than she'd let on. If it is, good luck, Victoria. That definitely wasn't the response Victoria was expecting. Her eyes widen, her mouth dropping open for a split second. Before she recovers, she's not scowling at me anymore, at least. Yeah, you too, Max. Oh, I wasn't expecting that either. We stand there for another moment. Neither of us seem to know what to say. Awkward. Victoria makes an irritated sound, finally breaking the silence. Look, I've got to get back to figuring out my schedule for the week. Club meetings and shit. I'm pretty sure that wasn't what she was doing, but I'm not about to call her on it. Yeah, of course. I'll see you in class. She turns back to the bulletin board. Well, that could definitely have gone a lot worse as far as encounters with Victoria Chase go. That was practically painless. Alright. What up, Kate? Hey, Kate. Kate looks up from her sketchbook and gives me a warm smile. Good morning, Max. It's good to see you. I'm happy to see her too, come to think of it. Kate's been a little hard to get a hold of lately. She seemed a lot quieter than usual. She's not the loudest person to begin with, but maybe she has something on her mind. Whatever it is, it doesn't stop her from greeting me as warmly as ever. That's Kate Marsh for you. I missed your violin playing this morning. Not that I would have heard much of it over Dana's music. I sit down next to Kate on the bench and see that she's sketching a few cartoon characters gathered around a fountain. Kate notices me looking and smiles softly, pencil tapping idly against the paper. I thought I'd try to get some drawing in before class starts. When I'm feeling inspired, I always want to sketch right away, so I don't forget the images in my head. I look more closely at the page. Kate's drawings are always so cute and lively. She'd make an awesome character designer, a storyboarder, or an illustrator for children's books. Any one of those would suit her. I know what you mean. I'll drop everything I'm doing if the time is right for a photo. Can't believe you can do this stuff with just colored pencils. It's so cute. Thanks, Max. I've always loved your photos, too. Kate's compliments always warm my heart. The best part is that I know that she means it. She's so sincere and positive. That's nice. That is nice. We should end this on a positive note, you guys. I'm really excited for this dating sim. I know I'm doing a lot of dating sims lately for content, and it's because they're fun. You know, there's drama, romance. They're always a good time. This one, I think, will be we needed a more appropriate one. So this will be good for that. But yeah, check out the link to Opinion Outpost in the description. Also have a link to this game in the description, as usual. Well, if the games are appropriate to link, I always link them, but have a great day, guys. Bye!